Today we are going to be looking at Lexia Core 5 reading, which is used in kindergarten through 5th grade classrooms to accelerate the development of literacy skills using independent, personalized learning paths. Students begin the year with a placement assessment to determine any gaps in literacy development. Today, we will be logging in as a test student by entering our username and password assigned by the district. Now I will verify that I have logged into the correct account. This is the home page. It tells us important information to gauge our progress, including our level, minutes per week, and units per week. Here we see that test student is on level 2, a day at the beach. They have completed 15 minutes this week on Lexia Core 5, but their goal is 40, so they still have 25 minutes to go. We can also see that test student has completed 3 units this week. When we click the arrow to begin, we will be greeted with an animation of our level. For respective time, I will be clicking the fast forward button to pass this animation.
Level 2, a day at the beach.
Now you will see 5 circles at the top of the page. Each of these circles is identified as a skill test student will be working on. Here, test student has 5 skills of blending and segmenting 1, beginning sounds, letter names, basic concepts, and picturing stories 1. Each skill is broken down into units coded on the outside of the image. Letter names has 8 total units. 2 of them are already completed, so they are orange. A student must complete the entire activity before receiving credit for the unit. This is done by moving the green bar the entire way across the bottom of the screen. Usually, this is by answering 10 questions correctly. Let's take a look at that now. I'm going to click on the letter names circle.
Let's work on finding uppercase letters. Listen, uppercase M. Now you try. Choose the letter that you hear. Find the uppercase letter H. Find the uppercase letter M. Find B. Find H.
At this point, you can see the green bar at the bottom of the page is a quarter of the way across. So we are a quarter of the way done with this activity. At the bottom, you will also see 4 buttons: an apple with an eye, a speaker with an arrow around it, and a question mark. Each of these are tools the student can use. Let's take a minute to look at these tools. If I click on the apple with the eye, it's going to give us information. My name is test student. I'm in 1st grade. I'm on level 2. I'm working on the letter names activity. This is the 3rd unit I'm trying to complete. I'm on a standard step and I don't need a Lexia lesson. Now, this is information that will mostly be used maybe by a teacher or a parent, not so much by the student. The next button is the button with the speaker. This is the volume control. If a student is having difficulty hearing the lesson, it may be that they need to adjust their volume. So they would use that speaker button. On the right side, you see the speaker with an arrow. That's the repeat button. By clicking that button, you'll hear the question again.
Find H. Find W.
Finally, the last button is the question mark button.
Choose the letter that you hear. Find W.
When a student clicks the question mark button, it will repeat the question that they're trying to answer.
Find M. Find G.
At this point, we can see by looking at the green bar that test student is halfway through this activity to complete the unit. The circle in the middle of that bar shows us that there are 8 units that need completed, 4 letter names, and we currently have 2 of them complete. Let's see if we can get that 3rd unit filled in.
Find G. Find B. Find F. Find G. Find F. Find Y. Find the uppercase letter Z.
As you saw, the green bar was all the way across the screen, and if we look at the units in the middle, we now see that we have 3 orange units out of those 8. We have now completed another unit. Now, if I only answer a couple of these questions,
Find the uppercase letter X. Find J.
when I click the red X to exit the level, we'll see that because the green bar has not gone all the way across, I will not get credit for my work in this unit, and I will have to start over if I would re-enter it. So I can see now that I have 3 units completed in letter names. Once I have all the units completed in all of these 5 different topics, then I'll be able to move over to level 2 of this second half. Once I have all 10 of these completed, that's when I'll move up to level 3. So that is the goal. We're trying to move up to the next level. I'm going to click on the X and take us back to the home page. Now that we are back at the home page, we will see that I've added 6 minutes to test students' data. They've now completed 21 minutes, and 1 unit has been added to the green circle showing 4 units for the week. Typically, a teacher will ask students to complete so many minutes a week or so many units a week as their goal. So monitoring our progress in our blue and green circles will be important. I'm going to click the red X one more time, and then I need to click it one last time, the X that says log out. By clicking the X's till I'm completely out of Core 5, then pushes this data into a website for the teachers to be able to monitor your students' data, and if there's any differentiation that may be needed in the classroom to help further personalize their instruction. I hope that this video was able to answer a few questions and help you get started with how you can use Lexia Core 5 reading at home with your student.